Am I in focus? I'm in focus. Well, I'm not in focus yet. There we go. Hi, everybody. My name is Tsepo Movimbela, storyteller at Miraki Creative. And I'm back again with another video. And this time, I just decided to read some stats on LinkedIn and how LinkedIn will be doing for 2020 because I'm using LinkedIn a lot as my strategy for 2020. I've been testing it quite a bit last year. So this year I just want to go full in, and I discovered some really nice articles, but one really cool one that I found was on this what is this, Foundation Inc. Let's just quickly check. Yeah, Foundation Inc. And I'm going to be reading from Foundation Inc. They wrote a really good article that I just thought I'd share with you guys and break down some of the points that they've made. Of course, they've made some breakdowns on all the points they've made, but this is specifically for the South African market. And if you are doing your content marketing for B2B and your target market is South Africans, if you are talking to an international market, this is also a really great article. I'm not going to go through all the points because this is 48 points. The title of the article is 48 eye-opening LinkedIn statistics for B2B marketers in 2020. So let's get right into it. But yeah, let's press record. 3, 2, 1. All right, we edit. There we go. So it says, so here we go. 48 eye-opening LinkedIn statistics for B2B marketers in 2020. Right. As you may see here, they're talking about other social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and all of that. And one missing piece of the puzzle being LinkedIn. We have broken down the stats into 4 different sections, which is LinkedIn user stats, LinkedIn content marketing stats, LinkedIn publisher stats, LinkedIn B2B focused stats. Right, like I said, I am not going to be reading everything that they mention on this article. I will be sharing the link, but this is a really interesting read. I'm just gonna go to the very first point, which is really a cool point. I mean, look at this. Look at this. LinkedIn user stats. So LinkedIn now has over 500 million members. 500 million members. According to Business Insider Intelligence, TechCrunch, and Fortune, LinkedIn has officially crossed the 500 million user mark in 2017 since they were founded in 2002. They've continued to grow their user base year after year. I literally just had a friend join LinkedIn this morning of me recording this video, and more are coming. It is one person, but if you think about it, it is really growing, right? You're with me. So 260 million LinkedIn users are logging in each day. Oh, each month, sorry. LinkedIn's monthly active user base is 260 million. I'm not too sure how many of these users are in South Africa. Ooh, what is Monique saying? Okay, wow. Yeah, so I'm not sure as to how many of these people are South African, but I'm pretty sure if you are a B2B marketer and you are selling high-ticket services or high-ticket products, you do not need to have a million users as your customers. I mean, if you can reach 10,000 users and out of the 10,000, 100 of them are your customers, that is a good year for you in terms of sales and in terms of people that are reaching out or that you are reaching out to online, right? I feel that way personally. So, okay, 40% of monthly active users use LinkedIn daily, which is almost half of LinkedIn users. I have to be honest, I'm not one of the LinkedIn users that use it daily. I do, however, notice some people when I look at my LinkedIn connections and see that there's people who are really active on LinkedIn. I'm getting there myself, but how I've used it since last year up until now, the organic reach is really high, which is why actually I had the idea of recording this video, because the organic reach on LinkedIn right now is very cheap. It's very cheap compared to Facebook, where there's literally no more organic reach. You have to pay for your content to reach your customers, for your content to reach as many people as possible. With LinkedIn, you don't even have to be an influencer. You don't even have to have thousands of followers on LinkedIn for your post to reach the right people. As long as it's quality content and it gets shares, people are going to gravitate towards your content. And that point is also made in this very article. Again, I will share it in the description. I'll also share my website link, just so you see the kind of stuff that I do. I'm into video, I'm into content creation and content marketing and strategy development. Wow, I'm advertising. No, stop it. All right, let's go back to this. 61 million LinkedIn users are senior level influencers, and 40 million are decision making in decision making positions. What? Anyway, let's keep going. I don't think you're interested in knowing how much Microsoft paid LinkedIn, but I believe Microsoft will soon be monetizing. So for now, we have the opportunity to use the organic reach before it gets expensive, like your Facebook. Facebook is not very expensive here in South Africa, but it is getting there. I mean, I remember doing a paid ad, and all of a sudden there's tax now. I didn't know you get tax for Facebook ads until I did it. All right. So of those 87 million, oh, what the hell? Okay, of the 2 billion millennials globally, 87 million of them are on LinkedIn, and of those 87 million users, 11 million are in decision-making positions. Wow. It gets me every time I read it. Like, LinkedIn profiles with photos get 21 times more views and 36 times more messages. I mean, this one is an obvious point, but I guess not too many people are aware of this, hence they actually did include it. But nobody wants to speak with a creepy person without a profile picture, and you are there sending messages of, send me an email, I have a surprise or good business proposition or something like that for you, which I really do get on LinkedIn. I don't know who else gets such messages. They kind of are prompt out of nowhere, obviously ineffective. Also guilty of doing something like that in the past myself, but I've learned that it is just best to do content marketing and let people be aware of my brand and what I'm doing, and start conversation in the comment sections. And the conversations can lead to direct messages, to email. One thing leads to another, then we doing business. I hope that's what you were thinking. Business. LinkedIn SlideShare has 70 million monthly active users. So I personally haven't used SlideShare as yet. I am planning to, but I've read a lot of slides on LinkedIn that I really, really enjoyed. So it says here 70 million active users use SlideShare on a monthly basis, which is really cool. Now let's get into content marketing statistics. LinkedIn is the number one channel for B2B marketers. Obviously, I think just about anybody who is on LinkedIn can see that it is a very professional place. It's a professional space. So I would believe that it is the number one B2B channel for content marketing. There are 9 billion content impressions in the LinkedIn feed every week. About 200 to 300 of them are also mine. 200 is good impressions, right? Yeah. Okay, and then only 3 million users share content weekly. Whoa. Okay, I think I missed this part, number 17. So out of 500 million users on LinkedIn and 250 million active users, only 3 million share content. So if you are a content creator and a marketer and are looking to get clients that might just have to post some content on LinkedIn, look at the stats, only 3 million posts. only 3 million share. So there's opportunity for you to help businesses, brands, influencers into sharing content online, specifically LinkedIn. LinkedIn makes up to more than 50% of all social traffic to B2B websites and blogs. 91% of marketing executives list LinkedIn as a top place to find quality content. 92% of B2B marketers include LinkedIn in their digital marketing mix, of course. All right, so with publishers, I'm not so much into the publishing space as yet, but I believe it's okay to just go through this in your own time. I did on my own time as well, and it is quite impressive. Okay, and then LinkedIn B2B focus statistics. 80% of B2B leads come from LinkedIn versus 13% on Twitter and 7% on Facebook. I can attest to this honestly. In 2019, I only got 2 leads that were proper leads on Facebook, and I closed the deals, which are really good deals. But everything else has been on LinkedIn. So I can attest to that. 79% of B2B marketers see LinkedIn as a good source for generating leads. 59% of B2B marketers say LinkedIn generates leads for their business. 38% of B2B marketers say LinkedIn is generating revenue for them. Me too. All right. Again, I did say I will share this into the description of this video. But I had to say, I really agree with everything that has been said here. Okay, so with reading from this article, it is quite obvious and easy to see how LinkedIn is an important tool for content marketing in 2020 for almost any business, I believe. The stats are there. There's evidence of LinkedIn working for many businesses. This includes your own business if you have gotten business from LinkedIn. This includes my business as well. It's great for content marketing. It is great for sales. So one thing that I've always done from the moment I joined LinkedIn up until 2018, where I started changing up my strategy on LinkedIn, was I was always sales orientated and just direct messages, sending direct messages to people and expecting them to buy my services. Unfortunately, that was not working. So this is where content marketing comes in, because it helps you with your brand and you become an authority, or you become sort of an influencer in whatever it is that you are talking about. So another cool stat that I did not mention and that you will see is that out of 10,000 shared articles, out of 10,000 shared articles on LinkedIn, only 6% of them were written by influencers, meaning that you don't actually have to be an influencer on LinkedIn. You just have to have real knowledge about whatever topic you are talking about. You just have to have quality content that you put out, and it will get shares and it will reach the right people. This is where the organic reach of LinkedIn is cheap, is advantageous for you to use, and I highly recommend that you do. And I don't want to talk too much and waste more of your time. This is it. Go on the article and read what they mentioned here. Do more research, and if you are looking for more videos like this one, where I will be going into detail and trying to break down everything that they wrote. Yeah. Wow, I lost my train of thought there. Okay, let's start that again. Woo! Okay, so yeah, if you are looking to get more content like this, you can leave a comment and I'll speak to you about whatever it is that you want to speak about. But basically, I was sharing the stats that I was sharing from this article in particular to sort of show how effective LinkedIn has been in the past year and how it will be for the coming year. For for the rest of the year, obviously. And crazy enough is that most of these stats don't come from paid ads, they come from organic reach, they all come from organic content. LinkedIn at the moment is still a great opportunity for anybody to use. So highly recommend that you use it. And if you do not have any ideas on how to use LinkedIn, man, just leave me an email, send me an email or send me a text, and we'll look into your brand, you look into your ideal customers and what you are looking to achieve with your brand, your business, or yourself. And we can come up with a strategy that you will use in terms of content, from written content, visual content such as pictures, videos, SlideShare as well, which I will be using soon myself, and using it on LinkedIn, whether to promote your website, to promote your brand, or to get more leads and convert them into customers. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm still getting the hang of doing videos again. I was on holiday the first 2 weeks of January, and in December I just decided to relax a bit because I don't want to burn out. But yeah, I'm getting the hang of this again. Catch me again tomorrow for another content. I'll be at the gym though, so yeah, peace, love, and light.